emerging from his short-sleeved shirt are wide and hairy. The man looks at Tony, who could wash his hands or make some other show to explain his presence, but instead leans against the sink and returns his gaze. The man looks quickly away. He glances at the stalls, but seems to know it would be conceding something to use one. Instead, he turns to the urinal and unbuttons his fly. He lowers his head. There is a pause and a muffled cough. His shirt carries a vast cruciform sweat patch on its back. When Tony steps closer, the man stiffens with the effort of feigning ignorance, his head staring fixedly down at the penis that his whole body is rigid with the desire to make urinate. Tony stands at the urinal alongside. He aims his hard dick at the porcelain, a challenge, and whistles a couple of notes in pantomime expectation. The man stands hopelessly next to him, stoppered. His face is covered in fat pebbles of sweat, as if he has some tropical disease. It is the panic of complicity. Deliberately, slowly, Tony turns. He affects to notice, just now, his own dick, and strokes it once, curious. He glances at the man's. It is thickening nervously, in hesitant interrogation. Tony sidesteps closer. The man lets out a tiny gasp, and after a last pause takes his own penis in his left hand, while his right now moves with infinite slowness across the space between them. The hand is shaking. It seems blind to any target. It is edging towards Tony's shoulder, perhaps. It stops just short of him and begins to descend, tracing his left side at an inch's remove. When the door bangs open, they spin round. A young man regards them, a teenager with heavy boots and close-cropped hair. A skinhead, realizes Tony. And as he does, hears the sound of falling liquid. The shock has jump-started the man's bladder, which cast an arc of urine as he turned. "Shit!" yells the skinhead, with an instinctive, undignified backward leap. The man reverts panicked to the urinal, his shoulders hunched. For a moment, the only sound is of his gushing waist. "Fucking disgusting," the skin remarks, frowning at the long, involuntary puddle. "Nearly got on my boots, mate." He could be addressing himself. The man is tethered in place, cradling in horror the source of an unceasing flow which a minute before he was nearly praying for, and now cannot stanch. The skinhead repeats, "I said that nearly got on my boots." The skinhead's boots are a deep, dried blood red, rising an inch or so past his ankles. His Levi's have been cut and re-sewn to stop short above them. He has thin red braces over a white short-sleeved shirt. His short hair extends in sideburns down his cheeks. The man stuffs his penis back and scuttles to the door, steering a wide berth around the skinhead and trying not to look at him. He is still buttoning his fly, about which a wet patch blossoms. "Yeah, piss off, you old fairy," the skin calls after him. He watches the door close with a brief, punctuating laugh, then looks at Tony. "All right," he says. Tony nods. The skinhead steps carefully across the slick and takes the man's place next to him at the urinal. The skin's Levi's, it turns out, as he opens it, have a zip fly. Tony watches baldly as the skinhead pisses with his hefty dick. The skin grins back at him. "What are you staring at?" Tony looks down. "I like your boots." "Oh, you do, eh?" "Yeah." "Yeah, I bet. Want a pair, do ya?" "Yeah." "Got £6?" "No." "Well then." The skin arches to face the ceiling. He shakes his dick and tucks it back without zipping his fly. Tony says, "I like your hair." "Oh yeah?" "Can I feel it?" "Number 4 crop, that." The skin leans forward, then seems to change his mind. "What you here for, anyway?" "Needed a slash." "Yeah? Well, don't let me stop you."